game. You will end up at 4.
Sir, 6 pages, not 1.
He has done 6 pages. Great. Keep it up.
Okay,
Keep up the hard work. Write in words. They would refuse your check. On its own, it will fly out.
Whoa!
Done very good. So this way you can do. I will give you another idea because today we are discussing words and numbers and how they play each other. I will give you another idea. I was not thinking of doing it now, but see, when we are discussing it, this is also connected. You write a number and its spelling. Okay, you write 57, or suppose you write 57. 57, the number and the spelling of it. Okay, now there is another addictive game. You write 57. Okay,
And
you write
a number.
5, 7. Then you write. Now you are practicing. You are, you know that madam who taught you spellings. They say you must learn your spellings. Now is the time. So you write 57 and you write in words.
Yeah.
And you should know how to write your numbers in words because one day you will be signing checks. $1 million payments, $1 million. Go to give it to them. This way, charity, 2 million. So you should know how to write numbers in words. Otherwise, how you will write checks? Tell me.
5,
If you write
7,
If you don't write in check, in a bank check, if you don't write in words, they would refuse your check.
Sir, Google the word and write it.
Yeah, Google is a very nice
You
option.
guys are, you have solutions to all the problems.
Yes.
Okay, but now we will remember our spelling. 57 you wrote. Okay, now you count the number of characters in 57. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Okay, you write 10. And now you write 10 in words. T-E-N. Fine. Once you write T-E-N, then you count the number of words in this. Oh, sorry, number of characters in it. 3. Then you write 3. T-H-R-E-E. Okay. Now when you write 3, count the number of characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Okay. You write 5. Who needs video games? We have our own game here. F-I-V-E. Now 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. End game. It will end up at 4.
The
Try
4
with
has
any other.
4.
Yes. Nidhi, now you try with your number. You will end up at 4. Now you don't believe me. You should not believe me. You try with your number 87. I have tried it with 1000.
I can read this number. 397 quadrillion 646 trillion 864.
What kind of number?
Huh.
What kind of number is it?
The same number. In the chat box. In the chat box, the big number.
That one.
Yes.
1793 is the number.
Okay, एक बात बोल दो बच्चे कह रहे हैं पढ़ क्या रहे हो आप? This is the number in the chat box. Read.
Chat box, the palindrome.
Okay.
397 quadrillion 646 trillion 864 864.
भूल गया.
This type it where I will put 1000 separator.
1000 separator is needed. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So 397 quadrillion.
646
646 trillion.
Trillion.
864 billion,
Billion.
468
million.
646,000.
Awesome.
That
Wow.
is huge.
Yes, you
It
did
is
it.
huge.
That is
Very
very big number, yeah.
I will try that 4 wala game.
Okay, now you try with any other number. What I did, I made again the magic spreadsheet 1000. Till 1000 I have tried. The number that you choose, you can continue playing with it. So these are the two word and number games that I think will take care of you till you come to me next time for 7 days. You keep playing with these numbers. Okay. Now let us do some serious business, serious mathematics work. And let us see if you can solve this question. And see, this question is, if you look at it, you will find, my goodness, this is very, very difficult or tricky, but we will make easy this one. The question is 36 square minus 35 square is equal to how much? You have done enough fun today. Now time for doing some serious mathematics. बहुत मस्ती कर रही है आप.
I know, but 35 square
Yes.
it's 1225, but 36 square I'm still doing.
Okay. But 36 square you can do very easily. You know 36 multiply 36, how to do it?
Yeah.
How?
Crisscross.
Crisscross, yes.
I did the other one where like you 5 into 5 is 25 and then 3
Or you can do it with
Nidhi,
the base
Nidhi, you will do it in 5 seconds.
Yeah, you can do.
No need to square things at all.
No, but you can do it with the base method. Give me
Okay, let him do it. Let us try how he will do it. 36 multiply 36. Okay. See, we can multiply square 36 this way also. You are taking 40 as a base, so it is 4 away. So if you stand this way, then it is better. Or come this way.
Yeah, I should come this way.
Okay.
Yeah, so here.
40, it is less 4.
Sir, the answer is 71.
71. Awesome.
Yeah, 71. I just figured it out.
Okay.
Now we have.
Okay. This
I
is
have-
one way of
I have also
squaring.
done calculation.
But let us give them one very quick idea. Okay, you can make a square of 36. You can make a square of 35. But notice one thing: the difference is only 1. In 36 and 35, the difference is only 1. 36 minus 35. If I write here 36 minus 35, 36 minus 30.
Is equal to 1.
And
It is 1.
36 plus 35, right? If you see this square, it can be broken this way. And 36 minus 35 is how much?
1.
1. Multiply this sum. Multiply 36, add 36 and 35. How much it is coming?
71.
71 is the answer.
71. Oh.
Here, what you are dealing with is a quadratic equation, a square plus b square. That comes very late in your life, but imagine if this is the equation, then how easy it will become if we learn algebra. See,
Sir,
algebra
sir,
says,
Say it again.
1 minute, I will tell you. See, for now, we are learning algebra, but we are learning it in this way. If you come across this kind of a question, consider it as A. Okay. For now, let us name this number as A because we will be replacing it with other numbers. Let us name this number B. Okay, let us name this number B. This number 35. and we will call this one A. Okay. So can we call it A square minus B square?
Yeah.
Okay.
A square minus B
Okay.
square.
So you just remember A.
So this equation feels familiar.
Yes, it is. If you bring that this one here, we will show them this.
Somehow
This
I
one.
feel like I've read this in my math textbook somewhere.
You have read it. It is if you have a equation of the type A square minus B square. Okay, the sum is simply A minus B multiply A plus B. It is a algebraic equation broken apart, but we are applying it in arithmetic here. If you come across this situation where the difference is only 1, simply write 36 minus 35. Answer would be 1, right? And here would be 36 plus 35, that is 71. 1 multiply 71 is 71. Try doing it with another number with one difference.
Only one difference. That only
Yes.
works for one difference.
Only, yes, difference with 1. But you can do it with bigger difference also, because once you learn this equation, then you can apply it with any other number. This is why we are going backwards. We are choosing two numbers which have only 1 as a difference, and then we will be tackling this equation. And
I did.
yes,
I did 42 and 41 and I got 83.
so is this the right answer?
Sorry, not 42. 42 square minus 41 square is 83.
So is this right? If you calculate it correct without using a calculator, say?
No, I didn't use the calculator.
Okay, with it straight away. But can you confirm using a calculator? Cross check using a calculator?
Yes.
Because now I don't have my magic tool, you know.
Yeah, I will.
My magic powers are hidden.
Excel.
In Excel also, see, you just click on number and then multiply it with itself. It will give you the answer. Okay, now we will show them why this works. Here is a model why this trick works. Okay. Now what we are doing, see, what you do here is arithmetic. This is arithmetic, right? The numbers. We are playing with the numbers. Here you see is algebra, and here you see is geometry. All these three will come together. Difference of two squares we are talking. But square, you know what is square? Square is a square. One side equal to another one is a square. And here is also a square. 36 is square. So geometry, algebra and arithmetic is in fact one. They can be treated as a single unit, at least here. Why it is so? Suppose from here, what we are doing, the equation here is, see, A minus B. See, if you are stuck with two numbers, square of A minus square of B, that is all. And here you are treating only one digit, right? We are saying difference should be 1. Why the difference should be 1? If you come across 38 square minus 32 square, can we work this way? Of course we can work this way. Same way. Now we write 38 square. Abhi, you calculate 38 square minus 32 square, how much it will be?
How much?
Yes, right. This is little difficult to grab, but if you understand this, then see 38 square. What we did? If we say 38 square minus 37 square, the answer would be simply 38 plus 37, right? Add them together, how much it comes?
If you put a greater difference, it's a little bit more complicated.
No, it will be still easy, because then you will not be remembering the formula. If you remember the formula, you will forget it one day. And today I am going to give you an idea where you can, if you forget the formula, no problem. Grab a stick and you are in the middle of a desert, draw a diagram on the sand and you will remember your formula. Because I have a very little memory, Shashwat has no memory at all. So what we do, we try to figure out ways how to recollect our formulas. We don't want to keep it in our head. We want to recollect, remember how, and this formula will give you the breakup of this. Whenever you forget a square minus b square is how much, remember that 38 minus 37 is sum. Right? So from here you can say 38 minus 37 multiply 38 plus 37. So it is a minus b multiply a plus b. Now you do it with any number. A minus b multiply a plus b. If now you create any difference, instead of it you create 28. And you can do it. A plus b multiply a minus b. A minus b means add them together and take a difference. Your answer will be there. Multiply them. Now we will do it this way. 38 minus 28 we will do. Okay. So 38 minus 28 and 38 plus 28. Simply multiply them. That's it. A minus b, a plus b. Calculate how much it comes. 38 minus 28 is 10. 38 plus 28 you add how much it comes and multiply and check if this is the correct answer. So what you are doing is you are using algebra. You are using algebra in arithmetic, and then we will prove why a square minus b square is a minus b multiply a plus.
This is so much easier.
Yes. And then you will not forget. If you ever forget it, remember that 36 square minus 35 square was 71. Because a minus b was 1. If you forget, you always remember. Say, you forgot this. A square minus b square is equal to a minus b a plus b. You forgot it. Okay. Then you do one. You remember 36 minus 35 thing? So you say 36 square minus 35 square was 71. So you write 36 minus 35 was 1 and 36 plus 35. Now you replace a here, b here, a here, b here. Now you will remember this formula.
I answer was 660.
Yes.
I got 662.
Correct.
Yes.
Now you can do any square additions, any square multiplication. Can we try it with say 76 square minus 52 square? Why not? People would say you are crazy doing this kind of experiment, but it is so easy. Instead of squaring the numbers, see, what we are doing? We are only taking the difference and we are only summing them up. That's all. Take a difference 76 minus 52 and 76 plus 52. Multiply these together. This is the answer. Take a sum and take a difference and multiply them together. And why we are multiplying, you know the now.
Or else we would just keep doing. You first solve that one.
No, you will keep. You will need to square the numbers otherwise. But see, now what we are doing? We are taking care of the squares with the knowledge of our addition and subtraction. Even a small kid who is in grade 2 can do this because he knows his subtraction and addition, right? He doesn't need squares, but he will do 76 square. I don't know. My calculator does not have a squaring function. Okay, then what you do? 76 minus 52. That much we can do. Okay. We write 24 here. 76 minus 24 is, this is 24. And then 76 plus 52. 76. Okay, you write 76 plus 52. The answer is 76 plus 52, 128. Yes. Multiply these two together. 24 is 3072.
Wow.
So when your difference of squares is
Okay.
turning out to be sum and difference, that's all. So don't remember these formulas: a square minus b square is equal to a minus b multiply a plus b. No, you just remember 36 minus 35. When we did this, a minus b and a plus b only we did.
So easier than what now we would do 36 square, first we would solve that. Then
Yes,
35
then you will do
square
minus.
and then minus.
But why it works? Can we prove it with geometry that why it works? Abhi, how much is the time term? Check. Still we have 10 minutes.
356.
So next time what I will do, I will make a bigger printout of this one, and then you will be able to see how it all relates. Because here I think you are finding it difficult. But generally, simply you say, to calculate the area of this and add the area of this. This is the difference. And this is what we did in geometry also. This arithmetic, this area plus this area. This is the difference of these two squares. So, because now I think we are running out of time here. So, we would not be able to dwell much on it. But the difference of two squares can be represented same way in arithmetics, same way in geometry, and same way in algebra. They both, all these three things are together. And when you take a difference, you only take away this area out of this. And what it leaves is this area and this area, these two sections you have to add. That's all. So if next time what I will do is, in next class I will make a bigger model of this, then you would be able to appreciate it geometrically. Because probably,
Sir?
yeah.
Sir, you gave the first exercise, right?
Uh-huh.
Sir, in that I tried to solve it, but I couldn't do it, like without calculator.
You would not be able
I
to do
did
it without
31
calculator, is
steps,
not a
sir.
problem. Yeah.
Sir, I did 31 steps, but it didn't.
My goodness. Somebody give him an award. 31 steps he is trying. That means he is not paying attention to any of your a square minus b square thing.
Sir, no, I wrote that down. Sir, I wrote that down, but then I was doing it.
No problem. Give me the number. What is the number?
Sir, at last I got
No, the number you started with. Which number?
That is okay. You know that.
I started with 9687.
9687.
4.
Okay, 96874. We did that.
Yeah,
it is 31 steps. But oh my goodness, not 31 steps. It is a monster of a number. My goodness, what you have.
Whoa!
Sir, completely 6 pages
No,
I
no.
did that, sir.
It is a monster.
Just
How many steps?
1 minute, let me see.
Let's
Already 501 steps done.
so much.
501 steps. If you are starting with 96874.
501 steps it takes to reach the palindrome.
No,
All the
30 iterations.
computer
No.
one?
5, 9, 6, 8, 7, 4, 30. No,
Sir,
this is wrong.
Sir,
30 iterations. 31.
How can the
Sir, as
computer
per my calculation, I got 35537171122172542. I didn't use the calculator.
My goodness, that's great. But 31 steps, you will reach there.
Oh,
31 steps it will take.
but how can
Calculator. And when you do 8 multiply 9 10 times, you will remember your table. What is the problem? The only thing you need is practicing more mathematics. If you keep practicing, you will keep remembering things. What is the problem? Don't worry. If you use calculator, do it. And when you keep this kind of large numbers, you can use calculator anytime. So these two things that we did, you can continue playing with it, or maybe you find some number that cannot be reduced to palindrome, even after 31. Then we will submit a research paper to IMA. and we would say our class and this girl found this number that cannot be reduced to palindrome even after 500 steps. And then this day will go down in history as something very big. People would say, oh, there was a teacher who gave some question to students, and one of the student, a girl, she found a palindrome number that cannot be reduced to palindrome even after 2000 steps. Do mathematics, play with it, do experiment, and if you come across anything new, interesting, share it. Everybody would learn that way. And what I promise you is, next time we will do sum of squares and difference of squares again. Okay? Sum of squares, and if I will make a bigger model for this. Sum of squares and difference of squares. This is what we will do both ways, algebraically, geometrically, and arithmetically. Now we have covered part of it, rest of it we will cover later because we run out of time. So that way.
Sir, do you want to see my last calculation?
You can mail it to me, sure, of course, yes. Many will get inspired. My goodness, look at his calculations. How much patience he has.
It's so big.
You are very, very persistent. And you know what works in life?
Wow.
Intelligence has a role. But what works most of the time is your grit, your perseverance. Like you have a problem and you stay with the problem. You know, somebody may be more intelligent than you, but if he does not stay with the problem for more than 5 minutes, he would leave. But your intelligence is less, but you are struggling with the problem more, you will succeed. So more than the intelligence or more than the IQ or more than the brain power, your ability and your grappling with the problem, how long you want to work with the problem, that matters most, in my opinion. Intelligence is fine. There may be hundreds of thousands of people more intelligent than us, but we are more hardworking. You work so much with these large numbers. It is really commendable, not a small task. You missed out on 2 numbers here, 3 numbers there. You can correct it anytime, right? Using calculator, you can correct it. But who will teach a person this grit, this hard work? Nobody can teach. You have taught it yourself. To yourself. This is great, really. So struggling with the problem is more important. This is what my belief is. Intelligence or IQ, that we can't help it much, but struggling we can help. He's doing all the calculations manually. But why you are doing it manually?
Why?
Just asking.
Sir, because I wanted to.
Very
Like,
good.
Why?
Because he wanted to, because even in Gmail, this google.com, if you enter 2 numbers, it will pop up a calculator. He could do calculation easily, but he decided to do it manually. Even if you failed, I think this failure is a big success. Whole page, my goodness, I do not remember beyond 2 numbers.
Sir, 6 pages, not 1.
He has done 6 pages. Great. Keep it up. Keep up the hard work and continue playing with the numbers and the patterns and this kind of hard work. Continue doing it. Very good. We really, this is commendable job. Even if you had access to computer and you chose to do it. Okay, thank you very much. And I look forward to meeting you again. Next time we will do the square and sum of numbers, and we will come up with something else.
Can this come out on its own?
Instead of going down, it will go up.
Now let me show you the effect. Just a second.
Just watch, it will.
Just watch.
When it is going down,
It will go up.
It will go up.
Yeah. This loop will go up. Now let me do it for you. And like this. Oh!
When
Did
it
you
is
see
going
that?
down, this chain is going down, this whole thing will fly up. If you do it from a very big height, it can reach this height. Like a
One-
snake, it will go up on its own.
Yeah. That is very amazing to watch though. Let's do it.
It is self-siphoning.
Yes,
Like,
self-siphoning
it is a
like
simple bead
this.
chain.
Mhm.
Like for
The
drawing the
curtain?
drapes,
Like those curtain chains.
curtain chains.
Yeah,
It is
that
like that.
that is very amazing. Papa, I'll just take the other camera.
One camera.
I'll
Yes.
just
Now
mount.
they will and buy at least 50 meters of it.
Yeah, and drop it above your building.
If you are, and go to the roof with your some.
Okay, so I will also start the video. Okay, I'll start the video here. So,
We don't have height, so what we did from first floor,
yeah,
we live on first floor and we tried it. We could reach this height.
this idea.
It was going up.
You want to see that video? Just a second, I'll show
And we
you.
have posted some video on YouTube.
Yeah.
First, I refused to believe it. We saw it on internet and we did not.
It's on Steve Mold's channel. I will show you. And now, guys, see at the last.
Maybe they know Steve Mold already.
Do you know the channel
Now, can
Steve
you
Mold?
send it on the WhatsApp group?
Yeah, oh yeah, then we'll send it. Just a second. Just a second. I have that video. Where is it?
Away now.
Okay. Okay.
Now,
Ready?
if you leave it just like this, if you leave it, then you see.
Not-
On its own, it will fly out.
Whoa! Ouch! Hit my headphone. Ouch!
It is so fast. Instantly it goes like this.
Yeah.
But if we have more chain like 50 meters and all, it will be fast.
Take this headphone. This is not loud.
So we close it.
Yeah, because it's time.
Okay.
You know the time.
Okay.
It just flies away.
So this is all for today. And if you want to play, go buy some 100 meters bead chain and make a world record.
Here is a video. I will show you.
Yes.
Oh, just like. See there? We dropped it off the building and whoa, it goes up. You can find the
Now whole day he will keep doing it and keep reaching newer height or anything like that. He will keep playing it. Thank you. Yes, this is the one. Yes.
Yeah, this is the
Yeah,
one.
they've been here. Yes, yes. This even plastic beads will do.
No, plastic beads will not go up. Plastic beads will not
Plastic beads will not go up. This
go
is
up.
what
Because
he is.
plastic beads
He is
very
expert
light.
in this. I don't know. I just follow his lead.
See here. These are very heavy. These are metal.
These are heavy.
So Tetra unit is heavy kind of metal. So those just will not just fly up.
Yes.
Because as it's going up, the speed accelerates so much that it cannot directly go down. It go up and then go down. But these chains don't have that much weight that they will go
One
up
thing
and
also, if you find this chain somewhere in your house, you being used for curtains, you can steal it. Bag, borrow or steal.
down. Back borrow steely.
When we are out to do experiments, we have a very clear-cut policy. Bag, we go ask his mother, please give it to me. If she refuses, then we say, okay, give it to us, we will return it to you. Still she refuses, then we steal and finish. Bag, borrow or steal, do experiments and have fun.